Welcome to our enchanting story, Sophie and the Singing Dolphins. Let's dive into the magical world of Sophie and her underwater friends. Once upon a time, in a small coastal village, there lived a curious little girl named Sophie. Sophie loved the ocean and spent her days collecting seashells and watching the waves dance along the shore. Every evening, as the sun began to set, she would hear a mysterious melody coming from the sea. It was a soft, enchanting tune that made her heart flutter with joy. One day, Sophie decided to follow the melody. She walked along the beach, her bare feet sinking into the warm sand. As she approached the water's edge, the melody grew louder and clearer. To her astonishment, she saw a group of dolphins leaping and playing in the waves. "Sophie, come play with us," one of the dolphins called out in a musical voice. Sophie couldn't believe her ears. She had always heard that dolphins were intelligent, but she never imagined they could sing. With a heart full of excitement, she waded into the water. The dolphins introduced themselves as Luna, Finn, and Coral. They swam gracefully around Sophie, their voices harmonizing in beautiful melodies. Luna, the leader of the group, explained that they were singing dolphins, a rare species that communicated through song. "We've been singing to you every evening," said Luna. "We wanted to be your friends." Sophie was overjoyed. She had always felt a special connection to the sea, and now she knew why. The dolphins taught her their songs, and soon Sophie was singing along with them. Their voices blended perfectly, creating music that echoed across the ocean. One day, while Sophie and the dolphins were singing, a dark shadow passed over them. It was a pirate ship, and the pirates aboard had heard the magical melodies. They decided to capture the singing dolphins and sell them to a circus. "We must warn the others," cried Finn. Sophie and the dolphins raced back to the village. She gathered her friends and family, telling them about the pirates' plan. The villagers quickly devised a plan to protect the dolphins. That night, as the pirate ship approached the shore, the villagers and dolphins worked together. The villagers lit lanterns along the beach, creating a bright and confusing display. Meanwhile, the dolphins sang their loudest and most beautiful songs, causing the pirates to become disoriented and enchanted. Unable to navigate properly, the pirates turned their ship around and sailed away, never to return. The village celebrated their victory with a grand feast. Sophie and the dolphins were the guests of honor. As they sang together, everyone in the village realized how special the bond between Sophie and the dolphins was. From that day on, the villagers and the dolphins lived in harmony. Sophie spent her days singing with her new friends, and the village became known as a place where the sea and its creatures were cherished and protected. Sophie grew up to be a wise and kind woman, always remembering the magical melodies that brought her and the singing dolphins together. And every evening, as the sun set over the horizon, the villagers would hear the enchanting tunes of Sophie and the singing dolphins, a reminder of the power of friendship and the beauty of the ocean. And so, the story of Sophie and the singing dolphins became a cherished tale, passed down through generations, inspiring children to love and protect the sea and its wondrous inhabitants. Thank you for joining us on this magical journey. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this story with your friends. Until next time, keep believing in the magic of the ocean.